Welcome to Tropicana Field. The Royals starting a weekend series here tonight. They have a 5-game losing streak coming into this game, but they have a day off, so they should be fresh tonight and bring an end to this. The East road trip begins here. After this, we go to Baltimore. Charlie Morton will make the start against the Royals. He's 0-4 this year. This is his 6th start, an ERA of 5.53. Whit Merrifield has gone from being one of the hottest hitters in baseball to one of the coldest. He hasn't hit in the last 2 games, and with a 17-inning game 3 nights ago, he had plenty of chances. Bunt attempt fails. It was well outside the zone for strike 1. The Rays are 3rd in the AL East with a record of 15-11. So the Royals are definitely playing a much tougher team than the Orioles or the White Sox. 0-1 pitch. This is low for ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Will mean a lot if Merrifield can lead this game off with a single. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Enclosed ball field now. Won't see any weather this entire series. A very low ceiling here at the Trop. 1-2 pitch. Merrifield swings and misses at a pitch way high in the zone. Strike 3. And the Royals are starting this game already like they've pretty much played in the past 2 series. That'll bring up Alex Gordon. Hopefully he won't follow Merrifield's example as his cold streak continues. Gordon did manage a hit on a Wednesday night. 1 ball and no strikes to him. Average down to 264. 1-0 pitch. Line down the right field line, and it's caught for out number 1. As see the Royals lineup today. Everyone moving up a spot after Adalberto Mondesi's injury. Bobby Witt will be playing short again. Salvador Perez is batting 5th. So he's back in the lineup after taking the day off on Wednesday. Lineups brought to you by the parking spot. Easy to spot, easy to park. The parking spot at KCI. Morton looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning now. He has Soler down 0-1 to start the at-bat. And Soler is quickly chasing down Ryan O'Hearn for most strikeouts on the team. 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. He did manage a couple of walks on Wednesday, though. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off, 1-2. So Morton looking for a strikeout to end this inning on only 10 pitches. And curveball misses low and outside for ball 2. So I'll have to throw another one and try to get Soler here. 2-2 pitch. Misses low for ball 3, and the count runs full to Jorge Soler. Hunter Dozier on deck if he gets on. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off to stay alive in this at-bat. So we'll see another 3-2. Here's the pitch. And Soler swings and misses and finally strikes out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 1st. Brad Keller will be pitching. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Brad Keller has not lost this year, but he has seen a couple of no decisions. A record of 3 wins and no losses. This is his 6th start of the season. An ERA of 2.19. He only managed to pitch 3 innings in his last outing. Joey Wendell will lead things off for the Rays.
The designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
First pitch, in there for strike one. The Royals' record has dropped all the way down to 13-11, and they have lost their spot at second in the AL Central. Currently behind the Indians, and just trying to maintain a record above 500. Wendell hits this to right center. Brett Phillips is there. Out number one. Good start for Keller to get the leadoff man. And you see how the Rays line up. Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate now, followed by Austin Meadows, Brandon Lowe, G-Man Choi, Willie Adams, Yandy Diaz, Kevin Kiermaier, and Chris Herman. Now here's Renfroe. Strike one to him. Renfroe hitting 167 coming into the series against the Royals. Fouls this pitch off. He's down 0-2. Keller looking for a punch out. Shaw's been good at getting those this year. Called strike three. Gets him on 3 straight pitches. 2 batters in. Keller already has his first strikeout. Here's Austin Meadows. First pitch to Meadows, batting .313. Misses high for ball one. The Royals' lack of offense has put a lot of pressure on the struggling starting rotation because they feel like they can't give up a run at this point. Perez will go to get this foul ball. So to take off that pressure, the offense will have to start getting back to work. We'll go to the second now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Hunter Dozier will lead off the top of the second inning. He was on a cold spell. He seems to be coming out of it. His average is at .219. First pitch to him. Call it a strike. Dozier is 3 for 6 in his career against Charlie Morton. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses that fastball for strike 2. Morton looking for a punch out to start this inning the same way he ended the first. 0-2 to Dozier. Herman gives the shine. And the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside for ball one. 1-2 now to Dozier. Did a good job not swinging at that purpose pitch. Meant to goad him into swinging. Here's the 1-2. Way too early on it, but he manages to make contact and fouls it off to left. Still 1-2. So we'll do it again. Another 1-2 pitch here. And he swings way too early again, and this time misses it. And there's out number 1.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
So it looks like the Royals' bats are still in trouble. Morton having no issue. Striking out 3 batters now. Merrifield, Soler, and now Dozier. And here's Salvador Perez. He's gotten the last 2 days off. He didn't play on Wednesday, and then the whole team got the day off yesterday. A 1-0 pitch to him now. Takes this foul the other way. Strike 1. Definitely had a lot of distance, but well foul. 1-1 pitch. Misses high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Perez. Fouls this one off to even up the count at 2. Now Morton looking for yet another strikeout. 2-2 pitch. And he will get it. So the Royals not making contact unless they hit it backwards right now. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. As the Royals are now going from looking to get a guy on base to looking to put a ball in play. First pitch to O'Hearn. And there for strike one. Last three batters have struck out. Oh, 1 pitch. Swings and misses, and he's down 0-2. Morton looking to end this inning by striking out the side. 0-2 pitch to O'Hearn.
Nope.
Curveball misses for ball 1. 1-2. Misses for ball 2. With Morton's struggles recently, you'd think the rested Royals wouldn't have a lot of trouble against him. But he's looking for his first win of the season. If he keeps pitching like this, he'll get it. The 2-2. Misses for ball 3, and the count runs full to O'Hearn. Franco on deck, if he gets on. Full count. Payoff pitch to O'Hearn. Fouls it off. Still trying to stay alive like Soler did, but it ended in a strikeout last inning. Fouls it off. Still can't hit the ball forward, but he's managing to make contact and stay alive. So I haven't put a ball in play yet in this inning. Another 3-2. And he swings and misses, and Morton strikes out the side. That's 4 straight. Only one batter, Alex Gordon, has put the ball in play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Brandon Lowe lead off the bottom of the second. Brad Keller's still out there. It took him only 7 pitches to get through the first inning. And by the way, Morton's pitching, and by the lack of Royals hitting, that's still evident. Keller will have to be near perfect today. 1-0 pitch. And this is flown out deep to center. Phillips going back. And he will camp under it in deep right center to make the catch for a quick out number 1. You see how the Royals playing the defense back to their normal lineup, aside from Adalberto Mondesi, of course. Franco still playing third, and Dozier still playing right. Not many problems have come from that yet. Their fielding percentage is down to .990. Bobby Witt made an error on Wednesday, but they're still giving him some chances out there. There's strike 1 to Ji-Man Choi. Keller starting another hitter ahead in the count. The 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2. Keller, one of the more accurate pitchers in the Royals' entire pitching staff. Before Rosenthal blew his first save of the season on Tuesday, he was right up there with him. But a walk ended up costing them the game. No balls and 2 strikes to Choi, batting .253. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Another one for Keller, looking to match Morton as much as he can. Of course, Morton has 5 and Keller only has 2. But he's looking to get through the second inning, 1-2-3. So here's Willie Adams, batting .319. A half swing, he was able to pull back, and there's ball 1. One-oh pitch. Misses high for ball 2. So Keller not starting out ahead of Adams here. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off for strike one. So the 2-1 pitch now. Misses for ball three. Keller one bad pitch away from losing his 1-2-3 inning, and Yandy Diaz would bat next, hitting .392. 3-1 pitch to Adams. Called strike two, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch. In the dirt, and he walks. So Keller forces himself to stay out there, walking Adams. So there's the first base runner for the Tampa Bay Rays. Diaz batting .392 on an 8-game hitting streak. So once again, we see a Royals pitcher walk a struggling hitter and face a hot hitter. So the Royals still out there on defense as Keller continues to work. There's strike one to Diaz. Diaz batting .467 with men on base. 0-1 pitch. Misses for strike two. Swings and misses. That pitch was well low and Diaz was fooled. So Keller looking for another strikeout to end this inning and erase that walk. Ball misses inside. But the way the Royals pitching and defense has been this year, Keller's far from out of trouble until he gets that last strike. Rounded right to O'Hearn at first, and there's out number three. So we'll go to the third. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Top of the third inning here in Tampa Bay. Maikel Franco will lead things off, so Morton will face the bottom of the order, striking out 5 of 6 batters he's faced so far. First pitch misses for ball one, so talk about not putting up a fight. The Royals can't even put the ball in play. 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. That evens the count at 1. Franco's average down to 179, with the entire team slumping. Good averages have become bad, and bad averages have become terrible, and Franco is one of the main victims of that. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off, so Franco on the verge of striking out, and extending Morton's strikeout streak to 5. 5 straight batters if he gets Franco. This is outside for ball 2. Trying to trick him up with the curveball, and you can understand that. The Royals seem to swing at anything he throws at them, and they either foul it off or miss. So why not throw one outside the zone so they can miss? But Franco was able to hold the bat up there, and here's the 2-2 pitch. He fouls another one off. Two-two pitch. Fouled off. Would have been ball 3. And that's exactly why Morton is throwing a lot of pitches outside the zone. Another fouled off pitch. A couple of times it has ended up in running the count full, but most of the time it's ended in a strikeout. 2-2 pitch again. In the dirt, he strikes out. Herman will throw the ball to first to complete it. So 6 now, 5 straight. And here comes Bobby Witt Jr. An average of .250 after playing only 1 game. So clearly, whatever was discussed on the way here, if anything, is not working. Because once again, a struggling pitcher faces the Royals and looks unbeatable. 1 ball and 1 strike to Witt. And it looks like Keller can't afford to give up a single run at this point, so more pressure on the Royals starting staff. Witt way early on that splitter, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the Royals need to fix a lot, whether it be in their coaching staff and their players. Another strikeout. Something needs to change with this team because nothing is working. 6 straight strikeouts for Charlie Morton. And that'll bring up Brett Phillips. First pitch to Phillips. Hits it the other way, foul for strike 1. Morton has struck out every batter since Jorge Soler in the first. And now he's at the bottom of the lineup with Brett Phillips. The 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2 and looks like he's going to get another one here. 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Misses low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McDowell.
1-2 pitch now. Misses for strike 3. So 9 Royals hitters come to the plate. 8 of them strike out. We'll go to the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. We're seeing some crazy things happening already today. But first, here's how the Rays hitting stats line up. Much better than the White Sox, but so far, Keller's been able to hold them down. Second average in the American League. So the Royals pitching staff has a much tougher task. So Charlie Morton, who has not won a game all year, who has struggled against every team he's faced 9 batters in 3 innings and struck out 8 of them. What a monumental turnaround. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse for the Royals hitting, it gets so much worse. Here's Kevin Kiermaier batting .301, the 8-hitter. Grounds it right to O'Hearn, and there's out number 1. At least on the defensive side so far, Brad Keller has not allowed a run. He has allowed 1 base runner off a walk. And you see how the AL Central is. The Royals teetering on 500 right now. And if they can't get out of this funk they're in, they might be looking at another 100-loss season. Here's Chris Herman batting .346, the 9-hitter in the Rays lineup. This is inside for ball 1. Eventually something's going to change. The question is, will it change before the Royals are completely knocked out of contention? 2-0 pitch to Herman. Fouled off for strike 1. No team can hit this bad forever. The Royals are one of the better hitting teams in the American League before they faced Baltimore last weekend.
Ball 3.
This is low for ball 3. So you gotta wonder what happened to just turn the switch off and they can't get it turned back on. They need to figure it out quick or their season is over before it even gets started. 3-1 to Herman, misses high for ball 4, and Keller walks another batter. Another problem for the Royals is walks.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
And the Royals, whenever they do get a base runner, can't do anything with it. Whenever someone gets on base against them, more often than not they score. So now a man on first with 1 out, back to the top of the order. He is Joey Wendell. Change up in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Keller will likely be looking for a double play. He's got Wendell down to 2 strikes. We'll see if he'll go for the kill or throw another low pitch. They threw that one well high and it missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Same pitch he walked Herman on. So you know you're not going to fool anyone with that. So somewhat of a waste pitch there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one to left. Gordon Goes back a little bit and makes the catch for out number 2. So Keller won't get the double play, but he'll get another out. And Herman won't move into scoring position, and now there's 2 outs in the inning. Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate. Also 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. Keller looking to end this inning quickly despite giving up a walk. First pitch to him. Fouled off for strike 1. Would have been ball 1 had he not swung. Oh, 1 pitch. Change-up misses outside for ball 1. Count is even to Renfroe. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off to the left side, 1-2 now. Keller can strike him out again here and end the inning. 1-2 pitch. Misses high for ball 2. Keller going with another high fastball. He put this one a little lower, but still getting no one to swing on that pitch. We see a lot of Royals throw that pitch, and usually it ends up in a ball. Maybe it's because the offense sees that pitch a lot and usually swings at it. The count runs full. Austin Meadows on deck. Now Keller goes from looking for a strikeout to on the verge of walking his third batter. Payoff pitch. And this is hit to left, and it goes foul. So he'll have another 3-2. That ball went deep, but several feet to the left on the left field foul pole. 3-2. Grounded up the middle, and that's the Rays' first base hit. So now man's in scoring position with 2 outs. And this is the pressure that Royals pitchers have to face now. If that run from second scores, this game could be over, because the defense can't even put the ball in play to this point. And here's Austin Meadows, a very hot hitter. There's strike 1 to him. In the White Sox series, the Royals scored 1, 2, and 1. So clearly not more than 1 run can score. This is fouled off. 0-2 now. Meadows has 7 home runs. He leads his team. Oh-2 pitch. Grounded to Merrifield. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over, and Keller still throwing the shutout. We'll go to the 4th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Back to the top of the order. Whit Merrifield was the first of 8 strikeouts to start this game, and now he'll come back to the plate 0 for 1. Morton's thrown 48 pitches, so he can go much further. Usually when a guy gets as many strikeouts as him, his pitch count goes way up, but he's gotten them so easily that it hasn't been too taxing. First pitch to Merrifield. Misses inside, ball 1. The only thing that's been taxing is he's been on several counts that go full and had a lot of foul balls hit. But other than a few pesky foul balls, the Royals have given Morton no trouble. 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. Another complete 180 turnaround by a pitcher when they face the Royals. One pitch to Merrifield. And he hits that deep to left, but it tails foul. Got a good piece of it. Now he's on the verge of striking out. And he won't. He'll put it in play for only the 2nd time today. But Diaz is there in shallow right to catch the pop-up. That was low, excuse me. So 1 out, leadoff man gone. Now that the Royals have put the ball in play. We'll see if they can get a base runner anytime soon. Here's Gordon, who's 0 for 1 today. In there for strike one. Gordon 0 for 7 in his career against Charlie Morton. Struck out 4 times in those 7 at-bats. And that's called strike 2, so it looks like he might do it an 8th time. A 5th time, excuse me. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Well high for ball 1. Good job by Gordon to hold up on that pitch. Stay alive out there, at least for a little bit longer. Soler is on deck. He will bat in this inning. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled off to the right side. One, two again. In the dirt, ball 2. Count is even, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off, still 2-2. Gordon trying to stay alive, at least making Morton pitch. That's all they can do because they're not going to hit him. This is for ball 3, another full count. Unlikely he'll walk, but we'll see here, the payoff pitch. Yeah, pitch right there in the zone, and Gordon can only foul it off. So another payoff pitch here. And that's grounded to short, and there's out number 2. So 2 straight balls in play. As Adams gets the play there at short, so base is empty for Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 today. He started a streak of 7 straight strikeouts. So every run from Soler down to Phillips has struck out. And Morton looking to get through 4 innings perfectly. And really the only thing that is standing in the way between him and a perfect game is his pitch count, which thanks to the Gordon at bat did get really high there. He might show some fatigue by the 8th inning if he stays with this rate. Fastball misses low for ball 1. One pitch. Misses outside ball 2. Then it is early, but you have to think at least some people are thinking about it with the team that's hitting as poorly as the Royals and are as fooled as they've been today. Soler fouls out one off to make the count 2-2. Next one will be 66 for Morton. Curveball misses low for ball 3, and the count runs full to the second straight Royals hitter. Hunter Dozier on deck. Royals still looking for a base runner, but Morton, unlike Royals pitchers, won't throw one outside the zone when there's 3 balls. Usually he won't. We'll see what he does. It is outside the zone, but Soler swings at it, taking away another Royals base runner. I go to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Bottom of the 4th inning, Brandon Lowe will lead things off. Cleanup hitter. First pitch to him. Takes this deep to right. It's down the line. And it's gone. Lowe's 4th home run of the season. So, the Royals down by a solo shot again. And that's all it might take with the way Morton's pitching. And there might be the death blow. Pulled down the line. Royals were hoping it would go foul, but it didn't. Got the left side of the right field pole for 427 feet. A very long ball. So G-Man Choi will come to the plate 0 for 1 today. Strike one. So now Keller has to go back to work. And he might have his first loss of the season just with one mistake. That's all it takes. That's the pressure these pitches are under. They can't have a single mistake because the Royals are having so much trouble hitting that one run could seal it. 2 balls and 1 strike to Choi. That pitch misses outside for ball 3. So now he's trying to pitch around Choi after giving up the home run. And that won't work. He'll end up walking him. This is hit to right. And Dozier going back to get this, and this is gone. 2 home runs in a row. So now Keller has given up 2 home runs to lead off this inning. Choi has his 5th. Both of them to right. So the Royals' losing streak well on its way to going to 6. Pulled down the right field line again. This one much further away from the right field foul pole. Dozier went back to get it, but he had no play on it. 2 runs in. Here's Willie Adams, batting .319. Line foul to the left side. So the first home run just came out of nowhere, but Keller got himself into count trouble against Choi. So now the 0-1 pitch to Adams. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So the Royals' bats really need to get going. We'll see if Keller can get through this inning without giving up another run. A tough order for a team that can't even put a ball in play. Gordon's been able to do it twice, and Merrifield's been able to do it once. Other than that, it's been all strikeouts. So you're asking a team that can't even make good contact to now score 2 runs. This is hit up to right field, up the right center field for a base hit. So Keller has faced 3 batters and gotten no outs. And another out of nowhere collapse by Brad Keller. He is pitching very well to this point. So here's Yandy Diaz. Keller from the stretch now. First pitch to Diaz. In there for strike 1. So it looks like this is going to be a long and difficult inning for Brad Keller. He likely won't go very far past this inning. He might come back for the 5th if he can recover well. There's ball 1 to Diaz. Diaz, one of the tougher outs in the American League right now, but he's 0 for 1 today. One pitch. In there for strike 2. One-two pitch. Grounded to O'Hearn at first. Out, throw to second out. Witt back to first. There's a 3-6-3 double play. The bases will be empty with 2 outs now for Keller as he looks to rebound from 2 home runs and a single. Can't erase home runs, can't defend against home runs, but he can defend against singles, and that's exactly what they did right there. So here's Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 today. Keller looks to end the inning with him. First pitch to Kiermaier. Misses low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Misses high for ball 2. Keller behind another hitter now. A 2-0 pitch to Kiermaier. is hit to left, and it's foul, so there's strike one. Two balls and one strike. And this is hit to right. Dozier going out to get it. Kemp's under it. And there's out number 3, but 2 runs have put the Royals in another deep hole. We'll go to the 5th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Top of the 5th now. The Royals have only put 3 balls in play all day. Morton has gone perfect through the first 4 innings. Hunter Dozier will lead things off here, striking out his last time up, like almost everybody in the Royals lineup from this point on, pretty much everyone. And with the way things are going, 2 runs is insurmountable. So this is an incredibly difficult task for the Royals hitting to do now. First pitch to Dozier. Takes this one to left center. It won't go very deep. There's out number 1. Dozier makes a 1-pitch out. Kiermaier was there easily. That'll bring up Salvador Perez. Perez 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on for him. Curveball misses outside for ball 1. So Perez now ahead in the count. The Royals still looking for a base runner. 4 1/3 inning perfect for Morton. Fastball misses low for ball 2. And even if the Royals do get a base runner with less than 2 outs, they have to face another unlikely and difficult situation to just stay out of a double play. Something they have done almost every time they've been in that situation in the past 3 games. 2-1 pitch to Perez. Misses for ball 3. So now Perez well ahead in the count. Ryan O'Hearn on deck. Perez needs to be ready for a good pitch. Three 1. Right down the middle. Perez could only foul it off. The Royals have done that so many times in the last week. They've seen pitches right down the middle, but all they do is foul them off and then strike out a couple pitches later. This is popped straight up. Herman going to get it, and he will get it for out number 2. So another walk is gone. Morton has had the count at 3 balls many, many times. And we've seen this with a lot of pitchers facing the Royals, is that they'll have the count down to 3 balls, but won't walk them. First pitch to O'Hearn. This is for ball 1. Morton has been the best at that so far. As many guys as he struck out, at least half of them have had 3 balls, and he won't try to get tricky after that unless he knows they're going to swing, like Soler. And this is grounded to right field. Lowe is there. They were shifting O'Hearn. He hit it right into the shift. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Chris Herman will lead out the bottom of the 5th. Barlow and Stalmont have begun warming up in the Royals bullpen as we get to work here. Keller's now given up 2 runs, putting this game well out of reach. So first pitch to Herman. Strike 1. There's Barlow and Stalmont. Charlie Morton has pitched 5 perfect innings now. And with the Royals unable to hit the ball forward against him, only a few times that's happened, it's looking like that's a possibility. 0-2 now to Chris Herman. And that's hits him. Waiting to see if he swung at it. Apparently he didn't. And Keller hits a batter to put him on base. And the leadoff man is on. That'll bring up the top of the order. Joey Wendell, the leadoff man. Wendell 0 for 2 today. Keller will be going from the stretch now. And this is hit in the left center. Phillips coming in. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Keeping Herman at first.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
So Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2. See if Keller can rebound at all. He's still in trouble. As long as there's a man on base, Royals pitching's been in trouble this past week. Because even if there's a man on first, and it's a slow base runner, and there's 2 outs, we've still seen the Royals give up a slew of runs after that. So no balls and 1 strike to Renfroe. Oh, 1 pitch.
Nope.
2-seam fastball misses outside for ball 2. Ball. 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses, strike 2, so 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keller looking to strike out Renfroe, get 2 outs in this inning, not allowing Herman to move into scoring position. Keller comes set. 1-2 pitch. And he hits this one to right. Dozier goes out to get it, going back. And he stops a few feet in front of the track and makes the catch for out number 2. A lot of fly balls being hit against Keller. I'll have to watch that. He gave up a couple home runs that way. Here comes Austin Meadows, 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Meadows.
Ball 1.
This is low for ball 1. Borderline pitch. Tough break for Keller. In there for strike 1. Not sure if that was a makeup call or not. Looked to be a bit inside. 1-1 pitch. And this has popped up. Perez into foul territory to get it. Out number 3. The leadoff single doesn't turn into a hit. We go to the 6th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Bottom of the order coming to the plate again.
The third baseman, number 7.
Franco, Witt, and Phillips. Franco 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Franco. This is inside for ball 1. Morton coming up on 80 pitches in the top of the 6th, though. Before the game is over, pitch count will become a problem, but with the way the Royals are hitting, he doesn't have to throw very hard to get them out. Another ground out, so the Royals are starting to put the ball in play. See if they can do anything with it. Of course, the last week has shown that no matter how hard or how well the Royals hit the ball, it always finds a glove. The trend they need to end very quickly. Bobby Witt Jr. will come to the plate 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Looking for his 2nd career hit. Herman wanting it high. First pitch to Witt. This is high for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Well outside, and Witt fooled by it. Swings and misses for strike 1. One pitch now.
Count is 2-1.
This is high for ball 2. Witt back ahead in the count. Royals still looking for a base runner. Witt looking to get through the order 2 times without allowing such a base runner. 2-1 now to Witt. And he lines this into left. And it's caught for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 14.
So that'll bring up Brett Phillips. So, bottom of the order, the 9-hole hitter. Phillips comes to the plate. Curveball misses low for ball 1. Brett Phillips is 9 for 23 in the last 7 games he's played, so he's been doing well when he does play. 1-0 pitch to him. And they'll hit this into right. And Kiermaier will come over in right center to make the catch for out number 3. So 6 perfect innings for Morton. He's got to get through the order one more time to make history. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman,
Brandon Lowe will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. He's 1 for 2 today. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Keller's still working out there in the 6th inning. If he gets through it, it would be a quality start, but he'll likely be saddled with a loss as Morton closing in on history, while Keller just continues to go out there and get any out he can. 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2.
1-2.
1-2 to Lowe. Half swing, they said he went. There's strike 3. Keller has the leadoff man gone.
up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's G-Man Choi. 1 for 2 today. Changeup misses outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch to Choi. Bounces off the plate for ball 2. Two 0 pitch. Misses high for ball 3, so Keller having trouble locating. Willie Adams on deck. 3-0 pitch to Choi. This ended up in a home run last time he couldn't locate to him. This time it'll just end in a 4-pitch walk with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adams.
So Willie Adams, 1 for 1 today, will come to the plate. And Mike Matheny will take out Keller. So Keller pitched a good game, but not good enough for a win. He'll likely end up with a loss here. If by some miracle the Royals can score 2 runs, he would get a no decision and keep his no-loss record.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Matheny going with one of his best pitchers in the bullpen now, Scott Barlow, in his 15th game, 16 2/3 inning pitched, and an ERA of 0.54. Adams 1 for 1. Barlow will start out from the stretch with Choi on first.
That's a ball.
Slider misses low for ball 1.
1-1, no strike.
Barlow is the only bright spot left in this Royals team. Everything has fallen apart except for him, who has actually improved.
2 balls.
Fastball
no
misses high for ball 2. Two 0 pitch.
strike.
Misses for ball 3. Not a good start, as he's about to walk another hitter. Three 0 pitch. Called a strike. So it looked like the call might have gone Barlow's way, and the Royals really need breaks like that because they can't get any breaks recently. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch. Strike 2. Count runs full. Barlow trying to avoid walking a man to the scoring position. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded. O'Hearn dives and gets it out at first. Throw to second is in time as Witt tags him. And it's an incredible 3-6 double play. We'll go to the 7th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. So Morton, looking for history, has to get through the Royals lineup one more time. And as weak as they've been, it seems like that's well within his grasp. Merrifield swings and misses well early at that curveball for strike 1. Oliver Drake and Jose Alvarado warming up in the White Sox bullpen, only throwing warm-up tosses, and they'll likely only come in if he gives up a hit. 0-1 pitch now. Chop foul for strike 2. Looking for another punch out on Merrifield. This should be his second. 0-2 pitch. And he lines it to the left side. Foul. Still 0-2. They'll try it again. Another 0-2 pitch. Nope. Misses low for ball 1. Merrifield, Gordon, and Shalair in this inning. 1-2 to Merrifield. Pops straight up. Choi coming in, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Just manages to get up before it hits the ground. Morton coming up on 90 pitches. The first one to Gordon will be 90. Gordon, the only guy in the Royals lineup that hasn't struck out today. First pitch to him. Misses for ball 1. Gordon has never gotten a hit off Morton in his career. 0 for 8. Hasn't seen a lot of them, but he hasn't been successful in the few times he has. Splitter in there for strike 1. 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Misses for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch. Gordon swings and misses for strike 2. Count goes even. Two balls and 2 strikes to Gordon. Morton looking for a punch out. Gordon lines it to right, and it just goes foul. Hitting a catcher over there in the bullpen. Two-two pitch. Fouled off the catcher, and we'll see another 2-2 pitch. As Gordon trying to stay alive and at least make Morton pitch. Now Hermigan wanting it inside. Misses for ball 3. Gordon's patience has ran the count full. A walk would get rid of the perfect game, but not the no-hitter. They could still easily get a double play and face the minimum. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. So Gordon really trying to, at the very least, disrupt history. And maybe it can culminate into the Royals' first base runner of the day. Whether it be him or someone after him. Another 3-2 is hit right to Adams at short. And there's out number 2. So Jorge Soler will come to the plate, striking out both times up. First pitch to Soler. Cutter misses just high for ball 1. So Morton had to throw a lot of pitches to Gordon, so this will be 100 right here. Misses for ball 2.
2-0.
He'll have to throw a lot of pitches to get the perfect game. But he doesn't really have to exert himself. The Royals have shown that's unnecessary. That's fouled off for strike 1. All he has to do is just continue to hit his spots, and the Royals will go down easy. 2-1 pitch. Pop straight up. 7 perfect innings. 6 outs to go. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Hill and Stamont working in the Royals bullpen. Barlow coming back out there in the bottom of the 7th. He'll face the bottom of the order. Yandy Diaz will lead things off. He'll be followed by Kiermaier and then Herman. Two-seam fastball misses inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
Slider misses for ball 2. There's Hill on the left, Stamont on the right. Hill has only begun throwing warm-up tosses. 2-0 to Diaz. Slider misses for strike. It swings and misses at the slider for strike 1. 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Misses for ball 3. So Barlow about to walk Diaz. That would bring up Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier's been cold so far this year. 3-1 pitch to Diaz.
Full count.
Swings and misses for strike 2. Count now full. Barlow has put himself into some trouble now. Can't make another mistake. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Good job by Barlow to not try and check him up with one outside the zone and put him on for free. So the leadoff man is gone here in the 7th. That'll bring up Kiermaier with 1 out and nobody on. Kiermaier 0 for 2 today. Swings and misses at that four-seam fastball inside. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses inside for ball 1. That evens the count. Morton waiting to make history. The heart of the order will bat next inning. Dozier, Perez, and then O'Hearn. Two-seam fastball. It is missed. Swung and missed. Strike 2 by Kiermaier. This is hit into center. Phillips going back out to get it. Still going. Catches it in front of the track. Route number 2. Pretty deep out there and straight away center. That'll bring up Chris Herman. So he's managed to get on base today without getting a hit. A walk, and then he was hit his last time up. So still yet to record an at-bat today. Four-seam fastball is just outside, ball 1. So Herman starts off ahead in the count. Looking for another walk here. 1-0 pitch. Fastball well high for ball 2. Now the 2-0 pitch. Another high fastball. This one a little closer to the zone, but not close enough. Ball 3. Herman looking for his second walk, his third if you count being hit by a pitch. 3-0 pitch. And his 4 straight pitches and a walk for Chris Herman. Another one.
batter, the designated hitter.
So Herman, in 3 at-bats, hasn't seen a strike. He's been walked on 4 pitches twice and hit once. So it's not that the Royals can't get him out. It's that they won't throw strikes to him for whatever reason. So it's the same old thing that's been happening to the Royals. A struggling hitter will be walked to get to tougher hitters. Because Herman, who's at the bottom of the Rays order, has now been walked twice and hit once. And it's brought up Joey Wendell. Wendell's 0 for 3, so the Rays haven't done much with it. The only reason they have runs is because of 2 solo shots. 2 balls and no strikes to Wendell. Duo pitch. And this is grounded up the middle. Merrifield able to get it? No, he can't get it. Boots off his glove. It has scored a base hit. And the Royals have given up countless hits that way. Well, they'll field it, but they can only stop it. They can't glove it. Unprecedented. Another complete 180 from last year that the Royals have so much trouble fielding now after being one of the best fielding teams in baseball the past 2 seasons. Oh, 1 pitch. And there for strike 2. They were technically also one of the best fielding teams in baseball in 2017, but that team isn't around anymore. 0-2 to Renfroe. 1 for 3 today. Misses for ball 1. So hopefully Barlow doesn't try to get too tricky with him after he got him down 0-2. 2 men on, 2 out. And the 1-2 to Renfroe. Misses outside. Lost control of a slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barlow still trying to end this inning. Swings and misses on an outside pitch. Renfroe is down. We'll go to the 8th. The Royals running out of time. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Dozier will lead off the top of the 8th. Morton out there with 102 pitches, still throwing a perfect game. Right down the middle for strike 1. Even if Dozier had swung at it, he could probably only foul it off if he made contact at all. So the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the left field line, and Diaz will pick it up at third. Here's out number 1. 5 outs to go. And he showed in the first 3 innings that this was a possibility when he faced 9 batters and struck out 8. When you're that bad, like the Royals have been recently, this always becomes a possibility. The even more incredible part, it's coming from Charlie Morton, who hasn't won this year, who's been struggling more than he ever has in his career at the beginning of this season. 1-0 to Perez, misses high for ball 2. Be a great way to get your first win by throwing a perfect game. 2-0 pitch to Perez. Misses for 3-0. So we already know what Morton's strategy is after getting to this point. He will continue to throw pitches in the zone and not allow a man to get on base for free. And he throws it right down the middle, and Perez hits it hard to left. And what a turn of events this is. In one swing of the bat, the perfect game, the no-hitter, and the shutout are all gone. Perez now has 5 on the season. So the lead is cut in half. And now the really hard part begins. Scoring 1 more run with 5 outs. The Royals shown all season they can't do that. But it's interesting, after Morton has been in the same situation so many times and the Royals have been fooled by it so many times, finally someone picks up on it. It's Salvador Perez, waiting for him to throw a pitch in the zone. And he jumped on it. And unsurprisingly, Kevin Cash will come out there, he'll get the congratulations from his team, and he will leave this game, and he will likely have his first win of the season, being 5 outs away from a perfect game. Jose Alvarado will come into the game, his 8th appearance of the season. He's pitched 5 1/3 inning, an ERA of 3.38. Lefty facing the lefty Ryan O'Hearn. Now the Rays will likely just cruise to the end since the perfect game is gone. There's strike 1 to O'Hearn. In some ways, it almost seems like it takes the pressure off of the Rays, excuse me. Because now they don't have to worry if it game. They can just pitch to them and win this. Take the first game of the series. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Now the first pitchers out there. The Royals likely won't see another opportunity to score, and if they do, the chances of them actually cashing in are very low. That's grounded to Choi for out number 2. There's Morton's final numbers. Gave up 1 hit and 1 run off a home run. He threw 108 pitches, got 9 strikeouts. Threw a perfect game into the 8th. 7 1/3 perfect. So here's Maikel Franco. 0-2 today. There's strike 1 to him. Royals 4 outs away from losing their 6th straight game and only being 1 game over 500. 0-1 to Franco. Well high for ball 1. And even though the Royals have a home run, it's still their only hit, and they've shown nothing today that shows they can score a second one. 1-1 pitch. Misses for ball 2. As well as Morton was pitching, the Royals have also shown it has nothing to do with the pitcher. They face some pretty bad pitchers and some pretty tough spots. Morton's no different. And they still couldn't figure out a way to hit off him until the 8th inning when the game's already over. Two and 2 to Franco. Backs him off the plate. That's ball 3. Bobby Witt on deck if Franco can get on. The Royals would need a complete turnaround from their last week of playing to win this game. Payoff pitch to Franco. Would have been ball 4. He swings and fouls it off. And the Royals today have shown there's no signs they're going to do that. So if they're going to make that turnaround today, they have to do it fast. Another foul ball by Franco, just trying to stay alive out there. Three-two pitch. Called strike 3. So Salvador Perez able to put a run on the board, but the Royals still have a long way to go. And they only have 3 outs to do it. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Bottom of the 8th inning, Tim Hill will come into the game, his 7th of the season. He's pitched 5 1/3 inning on an ERA of 5.06. Austin Meadows will lead off the inning. He's 0 for 3 today.
Ball one. No
Pitch misses low for ball one. Hill facing the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here. The 1-0.
ball that's
Slider misses for ball two. The Royals only have 1 run to get, but that'll be incredibly difficult. They've shown no signs that they can bring in a run, unless it's off a home run, which probably you can't imagine it happening. That's fouled off for strike one. So as hard as this is to overcome, Hill cannot allow another run to score here. 2-1 pitch to Meadows. Called strike two. Minnesota currently beating Boston 13-5. But the Royals' chase with the Twins is well over. 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses very high, ball three. They got within a half game of Minnesota, and that's when the collapse began. And they haven't been able to recover. Payoff pitch to Meadows. Fouled off of Perez. Another 3-2. Called strike three, and Hill gets the leadoff man.
Now batting, number 8.
Good pitch by Hill. Not trying to throw it outside the zone. Just getting the out. Kennedy and Stalmont warming up in the Royals bullpen. Here's Brandon Lowe. Pitch misses for ball one. One ball, no strikes to Lowe. He's 1 for 3 today. That fastball misses well inside for ball two. There is Kennedy and Stalmont. Kennedy only throwing warm-up tosses. Stalmont's been pitching for a while. Two balls, no strikes.
No, that's low.
Fastball misses well low from ball three. Ji-Man Choi on deck. Lowe and Choi both had solo shots that put this game out of reach. 3-0 now to Lowe.
No, ball four.
Misses for ball four, and he walks Brandon Lowe on 4 straight pitches. That'll bring up Ji-Man Choi with 1 out and 1 man on.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi 1 for 2. First pitch to him. In there for strike one. Perez has managed to cut the lead in half, but the way they've been hitting, the Royals have so far still to go. They have absolutely no time to do it. One pitch. Swings and misses for strike two. Another run would effectively end this game. Swings and misses for strike three, so Hill working around the walk, striking out the next batter he faces.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
That'll bring up Adames, the shortstop. 2 outs, a man on first. Willie Adames 1 for 2 today. In there for strike one.
0-1.
So Hill trying to recover from that walk. So far, been pitching accurately since. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses of that fastball for strike two. 1-2 to Adames. Fouls it off. Still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And Adames did not swing. Pitch was outside. Ball one. So the count 1-2. He'll almost trick him with that. And that pitch is called the strike, and the inning is over. So go to the top of the ninth. Royals running out of time. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for
So Nick Anderson will come into the game. His 10th appearance of the season. He's pitched 8 innings and an ERA of 4.50. Looking for the shave. He'll face Witt and then Phillips and Merrifield. Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 today. He got a hit in his 3rd at bat on Wednesday. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Tying run will be at the plate for the duration of this inning unless someone gets on. One-0 pitch to Witt. Rounded into left field for a base hit, and the tying run is on base with Bobby Witt Jr. getting a leadoff single, and for his 2nd straight game, gets his first hit of the game in his 3rd at bat. Good piece of hitting by Bobby Witt. Hits it on the ground through a hole in the infield. So that'll bring up Brett Phillips, and now the really tough part comes up where the Royals have to avoid hitting into a double play. We'll see if Phillips decides to bunt. And he does lay down the bunt. And it is grounded, and here comes Lowe all the way in. And he just barely gets Phillips at first. So the double play is gone. Tying run in scoring position, and here comes Whit Merrifield with 1 out. Well, they got him on, they got him over. The Royals still have to get him in, and Merrifield is 0 for 3. Top of the order for the Royals. See how Anderson does with it. It'll be hard to get a hit to bring him in. Fastball misses low for ball 1. Merrifield batting .318 with runners in scoring position. But he hasn't gotten a hit in 3 games. One-0 pitch. Misses high for ball 2. In one of those games, he got 6 at bats. Two-0 now. Chop foul behind the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one pitch. Called strike 2. A strikeout would be that devastating blow that has ended so many Royals rallies. It's not always the same thing, but it would be the ending thing here. 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses, strike 3. And there's that devastating blow that will effectively end this chance to score as Witt not moved over. And here's Alex Gordon as the last chance, but he has not hit today. Witt and Perez have the only hitch. Sinker in the dirt for ball 1. And the way things have been going, Gordon would be actually a much tougher out than Jorge Soler, so Kiermaier doesn't necessarily have to pitch to him. There's strike 1. Gordon batting .476 with runners in scoring position. So he's the Royals' last hope. But he has to hit it deep to bring in Bobby Witt. This is fouled off for strike 2. Now the Royals down to their last strike. One-two now. Misses for ball 2. Gordon showing patience in the at-bat that he usually does. Hasn't gotten him a hit, but it caused Morton to throw a lot of pitches, which might have led to that home run. And this is fouled off again. Still 2-2. Gordon trying to stay alive. The 2-2 pitch. Misses for ball 3. He has an open base at first. Jorge Soler on deck, but of late he hasn't been much threat. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3 and the game is over. The Royals' losing streak drops to 6. Morton, another pitcher to face the Royals and have his best start on the year. One of the best starts in his entire career. So the Royals lose the first game here in Tampa. This copyrighted telecast is presented on authority of the Kansas City Royals and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Kansas City Royals Baseball Corporation. Our final line score, the Royals score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. The Rays scored 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Morton with his first win, Keller with his first loss, and Anderson with his 6th save. We'll leave you with the highlights of this game. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.